Welcome to NirmalaTV. We're streaming love. 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 We're streaming love to all our sisters, to all our brothers on this planet, on this planet. We're streaming love. 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 We're streaming love to all our brothers, to all our sisters on this planet. Jai Shri Mataji. You are watching NirmalaTV.
Hello everyone. Great that you're here. Welcome to NirmalaTV. We were really missing all of you. We were really wanting to connect with you again. And after all these beautiful online programs, we thought, let's add one more flower to this bouquet of beautiful online shows. So we were really enjoying preparing this, weren't we, Mira?
Oh, Jai Shri Mataji, everyone. Jai Shri Mataji, Ada.
Jai Shri Mataji, hello.
And such a joy, such a blessing to be part of this first show on NirmalaTV.
It definitely is. And of course, we really hope that you enjoy this. But before we start the show, before we introduce the show, we want to seek Mother's blessing. And we start with a little meditation that is guided by Nira.
So everyone who is now joining us, please, let's have meditation. Let's have a nice position for us, comfortable. I hope we all are ready for meditation and for this evening and sitting nicely and enjoying this calmness which is coming now. So let's keep our attention in Sahasraras. Let's get our thoughtless. And we are calling Shri Mataji, our mother, Shri Mataji Nirmala Devi. Please come to this meditation and bless this evening together. All Sahaja Yogis of the world who will connect to this TV show wants you to join and to watch this TV show together. Let's put our right hand on our hearts and let's ask Shri Mataji, please open our heart and open hearts of all Sahaja Yogis in this world. Shri Mataji, please give us this Nirmala joy. And thank you, dear Mother, for these ideas of this TV, and we are humbly requesting you to bless us and please give us this blessings to continue this show. And we took your name, Nirmala, for this TV show. So if we will do some mistakes, guide us to not to do it again. Let's rise our kundalinis and give us bandhan. Jai Shri Mataji. Jai Shri Mataji to all.
Jai Shri Mataji. Thank you, Mira. Beautiful.
Yes. So with Mother's blessings, we are starting the first Nirmala TV show ever on this planet.
We do. And let's start the fun. What do we have?
Okay, let's announce some announcements about tonight. What we will see. We will have, of course, art, because Sahaj Yoga and evening programs, and of course our TV will be full of performances.
Music.
Dance. Yeah, dances.
Performances. Yes, absolutely. Yes. We have more. We have interviews.
Few interviews. We have some news.
We have news. We have surprises.
We have surprises. Yeah, we announcing you what we cannot announce. So we have something what we cannot announce.
Yes.
But also we will have interactive game. First Sahaja Yoga online game, which everyone can take part. Not everyone. Everyone actually watching everyone, but in telephones, the first 20 can join and be a part of this game.
Okay, so if you want to be part of this game, put your phone already there right now, because the first 20 can join. Great. Wonderful.
But if you watch this Nirmala TV on your phone, and you have a possibility to watch it on your TV somehow, or smart TV, or share screen on the TV, please do it, because it's TV, Nirmala TV. It should be in big screen if it's possible.
Yeah, absolutely. That is really great. So now, okay, so this is not a normal puja program, of course. No, this is a Nirmala TV. So we also tried kind of to make this show not too long, but we still have like 2.5 hours. So we really hope that you stay with us and enjoy. And let's go to the first item, which is a beautiful piece of music with beautiful animation, and it's called Let Our Ears Hear. It's made for the Ganesha Puja. It is the Ganesh Tarva Shirsha in English, made by Dmitry Orlov. It has a lot of sahaj singers, and of course that's something we enjoy so much. And of course it's also really nice to start with the Ganesha Tarva Shirsha, to really ask for Sri Ganesha's blessings, and to humbly ask him to remove all the obstacles for this program. Enjoy, let your ears hear.
Let our ears hear that which is true. Let our eyes see that which is pure. Let our beings praise that which is divine. And let those who listen hear not my voice, but the wisdom of God. Let us worship with the same song. the same strength and the same knowledge, and let our meditation enlighten and enrich. Let there be amongst us, let there be amongst us, let there be amongst us compassion and peace.
Salutation to Shri Ganesha. Sakshat Shri Jesus. Sakshat Shri NirmalaTV. Namo Namaha. Namo Namaha.
It is you who is the beginning of all the beginning. It is you who is the doer of all things which have been done, are being done, and will be done.
It is you who support all things that are supported. It is you who protect all things that are protected. It is you who are the complete, all-pervading Spirit, God's divine energy. God's divine energy. Think clearly, brain. Speak only the truth. Think clearly, brain. Speak only the truth.
Let your presence awaken in us by Kundalini speak. Let your presence awaken in us by Kundalini. Listen. Let your presence awaken in us by Kundalini. Let your presence awaken in us by Kundalini. Rotate. Let your presence awaken by Kundalini in us. Your disciples, be the disciples. Let your presence awaken by Kundalini in us. Your disciples, be the disciples. Your disciples, be the disciple. Your disciples.
You are the center for the sacred literature and holy words and holy words. Agni Vayu You are the sun at noon You are the full moon Through all of this and more You are the all-pervading energy of innocence and wisdom.
You are the divine servant who stoops to wash the feet of saints. You are the tiny core of all things, without which the larger have no purpose. You are the key to the libraries of all the scriptures, without which the truth is hidden. You are the full stop which completes the sentence, and without which the sentence loses its meaning.
You are the crescent moon, and you are the stars, and you are beyond the stars. All things from tiny dog to universe are you. You are the future and beyond the future. You are in all forms. You are where the sounds combine. You are the silence between the sounds. You are the rhythm of all music and prayers. This is the knowledge of Nirmal Ganesha.
Jai Shri Mataji.
You are watching
NirmalaTV.
Let's clap for their first show performance. And
Wonderful.
thank you all artists of this performance. And thank you for blessings and vibrations from Shri Ganesha. So we are continuing our program, and now it will be one more performance which shows how creative can be Sahaja Yogis when we cannot meet, when we cannot sit together, when we cannot jam or create music together. We can do it even in a distance. So this year is special about this, and music writer, composer and vocalist, classical music professor from India, dear Subramanian, he wrote a song, and 50 artists from different countries, starting from those who makes videos and animations, from those who dance, sing, play. So all this group of different yogis from different countries suddenly joined for this project. So we have now performance of 50 yogis. So if it is a stage, just imagine how many people would be on stage performing. So it will be a performance called Vishwarupa. And I asked what you would like to say. So Mr. Subramanian said that maybe main meaning of the song. Words, there will be many words, but main meaning is that when we look to our subtle body, to our chakras, we realize that in every chakra, we find different form, different expression of our Divine Mother, of Shri Mataji. So let's see it, let's enjoy it, and let's absorb vibrations from every chakra. And 50 performers.
कई रूप में पाया हमने, कई रूप में श्री निर्मल माँ आपको।
ढूंढे माँ जब ध्यान में, हर चक्रों में आपको। ढूंढे माँ जब ध्यान में, हर चक्रों में आपको।
मूलाधार में जब ढूंढे आया श्री गणेश के रूप में। मूलाधार में जब ढूंढे आया श्री गणेश के रूप में।
स्वादिष्ठान में सरस्वती माँ के रूप में पाया माँ आपको। ढूंढे माँ जब ध्यान में, हर चक्र आपको।
ढूंढे माँ जब ध्यान में, हर चक्रों में आपको।
अनहद में श्री जगदम्बा के रूप में पाया माँ आपको। ढूंढे माँ जब ध्यान में हर चक्रों में आपको।
ढूंढे माँ जब ध्यान में हर चक्रों में आपको। विशुद्धि चक्र में जब ढूंढे पाया राधा कृष्ण के रूप में। विशुद्धि चक्र में जब ढूंढे पाया राधा कृष्ण के रूप में।
आज्ञा में यीशु मेरी माँ के रूप में पाया माँ आपको। ढूंढे माँ जब ध्यान में हर चक्रों में आपको।
ढूंढे माँ जब ध्यान में हर चक्रों में आपको। सहस्रार में जब ढूंढे पाया महामाया के रूप में। सहस्रार में जब ढूंढे पाया महामाया के रूप में।
सहस्रार स्वामिनी आदि शक्ति के रूप में पाया माँ आपको। ढूंढे माँ जब ध्यान में हर चक्रों में आपको।
ढूंढे माँ जब ध्यान में हर चक्रों में आपको। आँखें खोल के जब ढूंढे पाया सहज योगियों के रूप में। आँखें खोल के जब ढूंढे पाया सहज योगियों के रूप में।
संगीत में सात स्वरों के रूप में पाया माँ आपको। ढूंढे माँ जब ध्यान में हर चक्रों में आपको।
ढूंढे माँ जब ध्यान में हर चक्रों में आपको।
पाया हमने कई रूप में, पाया हमने कई रूप में श्री निर्मल माँ आपको।
ढूंढे माँ जब ध्यान में हर चक्रों में आपको। ढूंढे माँ जब ध्यान में
You are watching
NirmalaTV.
And we also had, of course, this wonderful clip that we all the time have from Raya. You are watching NirmalaTV. Yay!
And I would
love
like to give some flowers for all artists. I
Yes.
don't have 50, but I send one to all of you.
Oh, how nice. How nice. I would also like to have a flower, Nira.
Oh, I'm ready. Just next time.
I thought I would get it from you.
Like-
Okay, no, okay, good.
Yeah.
So thank you for this wonderful item from Subramanian. I would like to introduce another item that's a bit more serious, because we think Nirmala TV should not only be about entertainment, but also using our powers. So the next item is, let's put our attention on, and that is that we choose a topic for something or some place that we really feel that we should put all our collective enlightened attention to that. So you are really invited to bring your suggestions on for next time, send it to us so we can use our attention for that. So now we will start with Belarus, because you had a talk, a conversation, an interview with a yogi from Minsk, didn't you, Mira?
Yes. So actually, it was for me, like it came this news that one Sahaja yogi was in prison and another yogini was almost in prison, and later I found out who, and we connected, and now it is an interview straight from the yogi who lives in Belarus, in Minsk, and telling us a story, what is happening there. So no politics, just attention to that place. It's necessary and it's really required. So let's see it. Yep, let's jump. First of all, Belarusia. How many people lives in Belarusia?
So actually, it's not Belarusia; it's Belarus. So yeah,
Not Belarus, Belarus.
Belarus. Yeah, Belarusia is maybe the Soviet Union name. Now it's Belarus.
Okay.
So 10 million people lives in Belarus. It starts with president elections in August. We have so-called the last dictator in Europe, the President Lukashenko. So he already 26 years holding the power. We developed some methods to calculate, like alternative methods to calculate how much people like against him, like wearing like white, something holding some white, like I don't know, some ornaments, so the people could see that you are against him. And during the voting, you could make a photo of your choice, and then upload it online. During the elections, and everyone was against him, so people could see that we are against, most of us. But again, he's dictator, and again he draw that 80%, 80, is supporting him.
So resulting that he's totally winning, yeah?
Yeah. So it was.
Which time he is a president then?
Like
how many wins before it happened?
5 times already.
Okay.
And because he's, I don't know, Rakshasa, so he said like he needs this for his ego, like 80%. If he draw like 50, 55, 60, people say like maybe, but 80% of course no. And so people were like
too much.
So too much, yeah. So people start going out to the streets. Police started it was lots of violence, and it was like the cruelty was too much. They start beating people for nothing at all. The next day was the same. People like started to go out more, and they start beating them even more. So the first 3 days were like crazy, and still like several people were killed, and they used some flash bombs So I remember I was in the home already, but the walls were, you know, like it was a boom, and the walls were in my house were like going like this. So like it was a crazy atmosphere, lots of fear, and we could feel it. Like the central heart was, you know, it was like we were meditating on the central heart, reading David Couch, for example. So it was too much violence, and it stimulates people to go out even more. And then every Sunday we had and have like a lot of people on the streets, maybe from 100,000 to 200,000. It's a lot of people. And when you participate in these meetings, it's lots of joy, because people, mostly they're young. They, like, you can see that they're beautiful. Some of them are lots of innocent people. Like, really, Belarusian are amazing people. They bring water or something to eat, and then they organize the trash bins, and then after people went away, they took the garbage in the cars, like making the
yeah, like usual after some protest.
And people were laughing, saying that in the place where people meet, it became even much cleaner than it was before the meeting. And it was so bad. So people during the meeting, they were standing on this band, but removing the shoes. They were just remove the shoes and stay, like, you know, to make everything clean. They use flowers. They use humor. They use self-organized support. No violence at all. So the people are amazing. Like, and so right now every Sunday we gather in a city center, but still every day government, the police, they arrest people, like every day. Every day, several hundreds people are arrested for these meetings. For example, when I was arrested, because there is police, the ordinary police, and there is a special police forces, which called OMON. So these people are really crazy. They are very aggressive. They're like Rakshasas. So they could just hit the woman, or they just recently, a couple of days ago, they grabbed the pregnant woman. She was shouting that I'm pregnant, but they were like, and put her in the bus. So they're really crazy. People are waiting. We don't know like how this situation will change, and this brings some fears and some frustration. Already tired, you know, like every day, every hour you read this news that this one arrested, this one is fired from his job, so lots of things like this happening, and reading all this news, like your brain goes out very easily. So in Minsk, we have like less than 10 yogis. Some yogis in other cities, but not too much. I was arrested, but still I was safe. Thanks to all the yogis who were, you know, immediately making bandhans, working vibrationally, because I was completely safe and I felt like peaceful. The only problem that I was heated a little bit in the face, and my allergy became much worse during the first days. I don't know, because of the stress or because I was in the prison where vibrations are horrible. But again, after I was released, I read some news, and lots of people during the same day when I was arrested, they were arrested, but much more violently. We want that situation will change peacefully, and people deserve it. People want to live like in Europe, like with no fear. When there is the law, when there is an order, and we as yogis, we can we ask also for help because, you know, it's even it's hard to meditate because all your attention goes to this situation. We ask yogis, like, if you could put your attention and work vibrationally, we really appreciate it. So, like, please make it like put your attention on the situation in Belarus, that the karmic people, karmic changes will happen, and all the demonic forces, especially before the Navaratri, demonic forces will be destroyed. We really need this support. Thank you very much. Thanks to all of you who is watching right now. I don't know, like, it's a strange experience, but really thank you all.
Okay. Good luck. Take care and win peacefully.
Yes, we are hoping, we are praying to Shri Mataji. Thank you.
Jai Shri Mataji.
Jai Shri Mataji.
You are watching
NirmalaTV.
I'm really impressed with how this wonderful yogi expressed what is happening and how they feel and what they're going through. And I think let's still put our attention on them, what is happening with them, and give them a big bandhan.
So let's give it now, yeah?
Absolutely. Let's give it now all together.
So all situation in Belarus, yes?
So, with the whole Sangha worldwide, we give now a bandhan for Belarus. Jai Shri Mataji. And also let us remember that actually it is today Gandhiji's birthday, and how beautiful it is that they actually follow his footsteps in non-violent resistance. That is really very nice. And I think it's somehow really auspicious that it comes together, that we broadcast this, and it happened to be Gandhiji's birthday. So this is wonderful. This is really nice. I would like to go on with a few bandhans, because also today we would like to put our collective enlightened attention for the elections in the United States and surrender this to the divine, and just let's hope and pray that the one who wins will be most instrumental to the divine.
So how to say, how to write? Tell us the title.
I think just the elections in the United States, the coming elections in the United States. I mean, if we do this all together, it must be really very powerful, right? We're using the powers that Mother gave us. It feels so cool right now.
Yes, actually.
Wow, it's really nice.
And one more, yeah, Bandhan,
Yeah.
for something, for maybe all the situation. Maybe this coronavirus was meant to happen this year. Maybe many good things came out, but somehow many bad things also happened. So let's give attention to this viruses, diseases, and all the situation in the world now.
Yes, just surrender them to our Mother's holy lotus feet. Just surrender. Whatever is happening with this virus.
I don't know, or because I'm so joyful about this Nirmala TV, or because now we all connected to one ocean. It is so cool for me, for all three bandhans somehow.
Yes.
Looks like attention is really going through our hands.
Yes.
Okay, so, and last bandhan, we found on Nirmala TV, like people who works now behind the screen, that there is a small delay. There should be no delay on our screen. This should match to the sound. So,
okay. Abandon for the technical issues. That we have
yes,
right
yes.
now. Thank
yes.
you.
Honestly, we can't fix that with the button.
It's divine sound. Did you hear it?
Yes, I heard. Whoa, it is
Oh,
our Hanuman.
Hanumana is
speaking.
telling not
But we
possible.
will hear him more because, attention, attention. Are you still thinking about taking your phone?
Yes. So
Good.
who has phones and who has a desire to join for Sahaj game online? So take your phone and go for quiz. You need to prepare what? Download the app, which is called Kahoot. So kahoot.it should be in your phone. Then it will be very easy to play this game. Now it's not a game yet, but we have still some things happening, and you need to prepare. So download, and Kahoot should be in your smartphones. Also, Kahoot can be on computer. You can open it on computer. So do it now, prepare, and when time will come, we will use it. Let's see who will win our first Sahaja Yoga game. Of course, not about the winning, but so we are continuing our show now. You see what you need to do on this title, and what is next? Ada, are you here or you gone? You gone now, but I need you because you are the master of what is happening now.
Well, actually, this is.
So I'm going small. Ada is going big.
No, it's not true, because actually this was the item that you were supposed to announce.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, I can do. I'm going bigger. Okay, I'm going bigger.
Hey, good.
So yeah, so we will have now a few items, not one. First will be, you was from Austria, and this song was, maybe you will know the tune or something, but words are very much sahaj and changed. And if you cannot hear sometimes correct words, you can read titles. And if you will catch the tune, you can sing together with this young Sahaja yogis together. And they are actually somewhere in some seminar, yeah, or in ashram. Where are they? Do you know, Ada?
Yes, I actually know where it is, because it is in this beautiful ashram, Nirmal Prash in Vienna.
Oh, wow. So we will get vibrations from Vienna now, yeah?
Yes.
And next performance is straight after. Okay, Ada, I want to share. I'm too big. Please, Ada, you tell about the second one.
Okay. You go down. That item after that is also wonderful. It is called Ashtakam, Music from the Heart, made by, it's a beautiful film, actually, a beautiful video made by the one and only Emanuele Cornelio Ray Hart, danced by Valeria Vespacciani and Manish Madanka on tabla.
Wow, you are so good on pronouncing names. Okay, I will do all this blah, blah, blah. You will pronounce names always.
Good.
Okay, so let's go.
ni da pa pa ni da pa ma pa da pa ma ga re da ni da re re ma ma pa pa ni ni sa
Tadi mi tata kutari kita tak tak di tadi mi tata kutari kita tak tadi mi tata kutari kita tak tak di tadi mi tata kutari kita tak tadi mi nak tak di mi nak tak di tu trik dom tak di tu trik dom tak di tu trik dom tadi mi tata kutari kita tak tak di tadi mi tata kutari kita tak tadi mi tata kutari kita tak tak di tadi mi tata kutari kita tak tadi mi nak tak di mi nak tak di tu trik dom tak di tu trik dom tak di tu tadi mi tata kutari kita tak tak di tadi mi tata kutari kita tak tadi mi tata kutari kita tak tak di tadi mi tata kutari kita tak tadi mi nak tak di mi nak tak di tu trik dom tak di tu trik dom tak di tu trik dom da de ta kerde ta kerde ta 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 kita da ta ta kita da ta kita da da de ta kerde ta kerde ta 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 kita da ta ta kita da ta kita da da de ta kerde ta kerde ta ta kita da ta ta kita da ta kita da
re ni sa ni da ma pa ni sa ma ga re ni sa ma ga re da ni da ma pa ni sa re pa ma pa ni da pa ma pa pa re ni da pa ma pa da ni da ma pa da ma ga re da re re ma pa pa ni ni sa re re
tajum ta tadi gina tom taka tadi gina tom ta tajum ta tadi gina tom taka tadi gina tom ta tajum tap ta taka tadi gina tom ta tajum tap ta taka tadi gina tom ta tajum tak ta taka tadi kita tom ta tajum tak ta taka tadi kita tom ta jom nom ta ka na ka ta jom nom ta ka di mi ta jom ta na ka ta jom ta di mi ta di ta jom ta teri kita tom ta jom teri kita tom ta jom ta teri kita tom teri kita tom ta jom ta teri kita ta jom ta teri kita tak teri kita ta jom ta teri kita ta jom ta teri kita tak teri kita ta jom ta teri kita ta jom ta teri kita tak teri kita ta teri kita ta teri kita dim dena ka dim dena ka da ta teri kita ta teri kita ta teri kita dim dena ka dim dena ka da ta teri kita dim dena ka dim dena ka da dim dena ka dim dena ka da dim dena ka dim dena ka da
You are watching
NirmalaTV.
Claps from all of us, from all the world. And thank you children, and thank you such a dance, such a clarity.
From whom was the dance again?
From whom?
I'm just teasing you.
Do you want me to pronounce it?
Yes, I want you to remember the name.
The spirits.
Wow, that is very well done. Great.
Okay, so now we are ready with our phones, and we will do a fun, real Sahaj fun. It's like premiere inside of the premiere.
Whoa.
Premiere of our TV and premiere of Sahaj game. So you people, please be ready. And now it will be instructions. But first of all, we will announce one team member who will guide this quiz and this game.
And it will be the one and only quiz master.
Master of all quizzes and Sahaj quiz. And yeah, let's clap.
Hello, everyone.
Hello. Let's give 5. Yeah. So imagine now we are starting something what I also want to join, but only 20 people, can join this game, right?
Only 20 people can be now. Yes.
Okay. Next time will be more maybe, but first of all we'll start with 20. And good luck. Enjoy, and I'm going to connect also. Bye. Master of Ceremony is guiding the show.
All right, everyone. So I hope all of you've got your mobiles ready. I'll put myself here nicely small in the corner up here. So if you have the Kahoot app, Penny is already there. Very good. So 20 people can come online. Either you have the app and you enter the PIN of the game. The PIN is 6617079, or you can go to the website kahoot.it and enter the game PIN there. Very good. So 20 can join. Meanwhile, while you join, I have to explain something. We had to make a deal with something technology-wise. Either we have this game here, this game part in real time, or our videos might be sometimes a little bit off lip sync. So we decided that we want to have this game on the show, and that please excuse that some of the videos that you're watching are a little bit off sync. But here's the good news. On our webpage, NirmalaTV, next week we will put the list of all the clips that you've seen today. So you can see your favorite clip there. You simply click and can watch it directly again, and 100% lip sync. So we have 15. I hope all of you are Sahaj knowledge-wise savvy in all what you should know about Sahaj Yoga. There's some very tricky questions in here. Some which are simply logic. Some you have to be good in math. All right. 19. Who is number 20? Come on. Who is number 20? Yeah, Hema. Thank you. All right. So let's see. This Kahoot page also has music. Maybe you hear now this music. Wow, more people can join. I didn't know that more than 20 could join. This is interesting. Because they told us it's just 20. So never mind, 23 is a good number. Let's start. Remember to give your answer fast. The first question: the new Davy School is located in Nova Scotia, North Hampshire, New Caledonia, or in South India? Come on, if you don't know, just give it a guess. Two more missing. All right. So most of you got it right. It's in Nova Scotia. Perfect. All right. Next question. This is a very tricky one. The Cabela River, Porpera, is flowing from north to south, northwest to southeast, west to east, or southeast to northwest. I mean, you do Futsuk there, you should know. If you don't know, just give it a good guess. Yeah, it's a tricky one. Maybe a small hint. It's not flowing towards Genova. It's not flowing towards the sea directly. At least not where Cabela is. All right. The river flows from the southeast to the northwest. All right. And Ari came up. Very good. Next question. The Turia channel connects what? The center heart and the right Vishuddhi, the left Svadhisthana and the right Nabi, the left heart and the Sahasrara, or the Muladhara chakra and the Agnya. So, what does it connect? The Turia channel. All right, answers coming in. Very good. 19. And all right, perfect. It connects, the Turia channel connects the left heart and the Sahasrara. Adi is keeping pole position. So, time for the next question. Which animal represents the Hamsa chakra? Is it the rhino, the unicorn, the dove, or the swan? It's not so difficult, is it? One answer missing. Yes. It's the swan. The rhino, maybe for some people, and it would look nice for the unicorn. It's not the dove. Close to the swan. Yes, a white bird. Next question coming up. Hanuman taking the lead again. Remember also how fast you give the answer gives points. Now, where is the seat of Lord Shiva? Is it in England, Spain, Scotland, or in Italy? Where is it? England, Spain, Scotland, or Italy? Can't give you a hint there. One can say you have to feel it in your heart, right? You have to feel where it is. Oh, some of you might be surprised. All right. The seat of Shiva is in Scotland. Shri Mataji mentioned one time in the puja speech that just for the comfort of the yogis of England, she stayed in England around London, not to make everybody uncomfortable needing to travel to Scotland. But the real seat of Scotland is, the real seat of Shri Shiva is in Scotland. Okay. Finby got up. And time for the next question. There's a special kind of rose being bred at the Capella Castle. What's its name? Is it called Nirmala, Devi, Shanti, or Durga? What's the name of this special rose that grows directly beside the castle? It's almost logic. Just think about it. What could be the name of the rose near the castle? All right, come on. The correct answer is Nirmala. Very well done. Finby is still in the charts on top. Guess who's Finby? Now this is a tricky one. Which of these countries is not the left Vishuddhi? Which one is not the left Vishuddhi? Is it Poland, Argentina, Hungary, or is it Denmark? It's a tricky one. Poland, Argentina, Hungary, Denmark. Four nice countries, but one of them is not left Vishuddhi. By the way, don't feel guilty if you don't know it. No worries. Okay. Just a few answers missing. If you don't know, just give it a guess. Give it a good guess. What could it be? The correct answer is Denmark. Poland, Argentina, and Hungary are part of the left Vishuddhis. All right. Finby still on top. Look at that. Number 8. The chakra quality of Austria is. All right, if you're Austrian and you don't know that answer, come on. But many of you should know the answer. Is it right Nabi, left Nabi, Bhavasagara, or Sri Chakra? Which is Austria? Come on, it's one special chakra. Is it that difficult? Wow, I'm impressed. Come on, guys. What is it? Come on. Here we go. Austria is left Nabi. It's not the right Nabi, even though some Austrians, like myself, have sometimes quite a hot liver. And we are not the Sri Chakra, no. But at least we are Astra and we carry the weapons of the Devi. All right. How do we call the transport service from the airport to Capella? I mean, this year we didn't have, but the years before. Is it called shuttle service, Finbar's cars, Hanuman's ride, or airport drivers? Just let us know. What is the name? Maybe we choose a new one. We don't know. But right now it has a name. So which one is it? Is it shuttle service, Finbar's cars, Hanuman's ride, or airport drivers? Only one answer is correct. Wow, so difficult. I didn't know it's so difficult. Well, okay. Just give it a guess. It's called the shuttle service. Although many told me that they would love to call it Finbar's cars. Maybe that's the future. And Hanuman's ride is also nice, but it's also not the airport driver. So shuttle service. So how does this? Sangeeta 108 came up. Very well. Well done, Sangeeta. Next question. The ride of Shri Kartikeya is a eagle, a mouse, a peacock, or a hamster. Just think sharp. The ride of Shri Kartikeya is an eagle, a mouse, a peacock, or a hamster. Looks like this is an easy one. Is it? Three people still need to decide. Come on, guys. 2. Give it a guess. Maybe the hamster. Who knows? All right, the correct answer is a peacock, and luckily all were correct. Come on, anybody choose a hamster? You get a shoe from me. All right, how's the score? Sangeeta, 108, still on top. Next question. If you are doing a shoe beat, you have to remove all pictures of mother, use your right shoe, close your eyes, or use the left shoe of the person sitting on your right. Now remember, only one answer is correct. Only one. Remove all pictures of mother, use your right shoe, close your eyes, or use the left shoe of the person sitting on your right. You get the idea. Okay, doesn't seem that difficult. Let's see for your answers. Keen to know. All right, you have to remove all pictures of Shri Mataji. She said you can beat the Mother Earth with your shoes, but I don't want to see that. Right, so no, we don't use the right shoe, we use the left shoe. We should not close our eyes. Best is to watch the sky or some greenery and the sky. And no, it's too complicated. If you're alone, how to use the left shoe of the person sitting to your right. Okay, but remove all pictures of Shri Mataji. Correct. So, let's see. Ooh, Sangeeta's still there. Question number 12. This is a tricky one. The camp kitchen of Cabela is located in an old horse stable, an old chicken barn, an old mill, or an old bus station. Just think about it. You know where the white tents are, where all those famous cooks, Hasarjogi cooks, are cooking. It's delicious food. Now, what is this building? Is this an old horse stable, an old chicken barn, an old mill, or an old bus station? Come on. You know it. Sure you do. And if not, I'm looking forward to funny answers. All right, so it is an old mill. The wheel has been removed, but it is an old mill. It was not a horse stable, although sometimes the smell could indicate that. The chicken barn is nearby. Is this outside? But this is not part of the building. All right. And thank God nobody has chosen the bus station. Thank you. All right. Next question. But first, let's see who is on top now. Finby. Oh, I think that was a home play. Right. Next question coming up. The Sasrara has a lot of petals. How many? But now you have to be good in math. Is it 108 times p square? Is it 3 plus 7 plus 21 plus 53 in parentheses times 7? Is it 21 times 7 or is it 10 cubic? Huh? All geniuses in math, come out, please. Which is the correct answer? Maybe you know the number, but you need to calculate now. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, not so easy, but come on. You know the answer. Deep in your heart, you know it. Two are still struggling. It's an easy calculation. All right. 10 cubic. 10 times 3. So that's it. So it's not 108 by p square. No, sorry, no. And it's not a complicated one. It's 10 potential of 3. Thank you. Now let's see. How is the scoreboard? Finland must have a lot of mathematicians there. Well done. Next question. When we cut onions, we cry because of essential oils, of compassion for the onion, our left side starts clearing, or of the bad smell. Come on, which is the correct answer? Is it essential oils, the compassion for the onion that you cut? Is it our left side is clearing, or of the bad smell? Hope all of you have cut a lemon before in your life, so you know why. Okay, 18 answers. The correct answer is because of essential oils. And yeah, no, our left side starts clearing now, but we do cry a lot. Correct. So let's see the chart. Finland still there. You must have a lot of goulash in Finland with a lot of onions. Perfect. Question number 15. Tricky one. We have 32 teeth in our mouth. The 16 upper teeth represent which chakra? Is it the Hamsa? Is it the right Vishuddhi? Is it the center Vishuddhi? Or is it the left Vishuddhi? Think well. Is it Hamsa, right Vishuddhi, center Vishuddhi, or left Vishuddhi? Which one is it? There's only one correct answer to this question. Okay, answers coming in, and the correct is the right Vishuddhi. And it's simple to remember. Just think that the upper teeth dominate the lower teeth. So this is right Vishuddhi. Here comes the next question, but before the leader chart, who is Finland again? All right, okay, Finland is right Vishuddhi. Number 16. Which item is not allowed inside the hangar in Kavela? Is it shoes, smartphones, chocolate, or coffee? Smartphones, shoes, chocolate, or coffee? Only one answer is correct. Which is not allowed in the hangar? Come on. Someone has to think a lot. Okay, correct. Most of you know that you should not have your shoes inside the hanger. Well, if you keep them outside, make sure you separate them. All shoes that come in pairs might be used to go to the toilet. So keep your shoes separately outside the hanger. That's a tip from a pro. All right. Let's see the scoreboard. Finland still on top, followed by Finn B and R108. Maharashtra represents in India the Sasrara, Agnya, Left Vishuddhi or Muladhara. Come on. If you have not been there, at least you have Indian friends. Ask them. You can call a friend now. You can use that joker. Call a friend, Indian friend if you're not Indian. But even if you're not Indian, you're a yogi, you might know, right? You should. Come on. It's a quick question, isn't it? All right. It's the Muladhara. Perfect. Sasrara should be the Himalayas. Scoreboard, and Finland stays on top, followed by Finby. Question 18. Which of these 4 ingredients is not part of amrut? You've all seen how we make amrut in pujas, right? So, is it milk, honey, sugar, or kurkuma? Which one is it? Is it milk, honey, sugar, or kurkuma? Which one is not part of the amrut? Oh, thank God. All of you know that. I think it would taste quite different, wouldn't it? All right, next question, or first the leaderboard. Ooh, Finland still on top. Remember, it also counts how fast you give the answer, right? Don't wait if you know already. Question 19. Lalita chakra is located behind the center heart, above the left heart, on the back of your head, or above the right heart. Where is our Lalita chakra? Oh, seems like a lot of you know the answer. Okay, just a few seconds more. It's not that difficult, is it? It's Lalita chakra. Come on. All right. The Lalita chakra is located above our heart. No, it's not behind the center heart. It's also not behind our head, and it's not above the right. That's Sri chakra. Okay, so let's see the leaderboard. Sangeeta's coming up. Back again. Very well. Finland and Finby are still the top 3. Question number 20. Lemons can only be used to clean left side chakras, all chakras, right side chakras, or only above the navel located chakras. So, lemons can only be used to clean left side chakras, right side chakras, all chakras, or only above the navel located chakras. Let's see if you know that. The answer might surprise you. The correct answer is all chakras. The lemon is a universal tool, you can say. You can use it on all chakras. The left side is reserved for the candle only, but the lemon works everywhere. All right. Let's see, how is the scoreboard? Finland still on top. Finby, Sangeeta 108. So, come on, guys. The last question. What is kumkum made of? Is it made of turmeric? Is it made from bricks of clay? Is it made from red flowers, dry ones, of course, dried? Or is it made from stones from Ganapatipule? You remember those orange stones from Ganapatipule? So that's a tricky last question tonight. Is it turmeric, bricks of clay, red flowers, or stones from Ganapatipule? Which one is it? All right, the correct answer is turmeric, or haldi as we call it. This is the correct ingredient to make kumkum. And promised in one of the next shows, can't say if the next or the one after that, we'll show you how to make kumkum. We got the recipe, we did it already, but we have to make a clip, a movie, how to do that, the ingredients and everything. It's rather simple, and it's good to use real kumkum for our agya. So now comes the podium. Number 3, Prem. Very well. Number 2, Finby. Maybe he has cars or something. And number 1 is Finland. Congratulations. Very well done. Very well done. And just behind are Sangeeta and Penny, number 4 and 5. So thank you very much for playing. The next item will be an interesting interview, but that's part of someone else to show that.
I really want to thank you first, Quizmaster Georg. You did such a great job, and you invented all these amazing questions. It was also very instructive. We learned a lot. So wonderful, well done. I'm already curious for next month's questions that you will invent for us, of course. Great, thank you so much. So indeed, we have a next item, and the next item is an interview with Tim Bruce. I talked to him last week about something really interesting that he has done. He narrated the Devi Mahatmyam, and he published it as an audiobook on Audible, and that is an Amazon company. So that is really interesting because it's out in the open for everybody to listen to. After that interview, we will go to the Yuva Ashram here in Amsterdam. I say here because I'm also in Amsterdam, and they give us a virtual tour. So let's first listen to what Tim has to tell us about the Devi Mahatmyam. Hey, Tim, welcome.
Hello.
And thank you for joining us at NirmalaTV. Tim Bruce, actually, we all know you as an actor and as a singer. I would like to bring the subject to another message that you brought across to actually the general public. And that is an audiobook that you have been narrating, the Devi Mahatmyam.
Yeah, the glory of the goddess.
Yes.
So this is again is a very popular work actually. I mean, it's the key text for Navaratri, but it's also a timeless message of the protecting power of God, the divine. It's about the Divine Mother, obviously, and how she incarnates to protect her children from harm, but also to evolve them and help them become that divine humanity, as Blake calls it. And it's something which is very, very particular to now, with COVID around the corner around every corner, it seems.
Mm.
People are thinking about, well, how can I protect myself? How can I develop my own natural immunity, which is, of course, as we know, the heart chakra and all those powers of the Shakti. And Devi Mahatmyam it seemed to be an obvious way to try and get that out there. I mean, obviously, there's a bit of a cultural difference for Westerners to get over, but at the base of it is an elemental story which could be taken as a child's folktale. It speaks very directly and very, very simply at one level, but at other levels, it's very, very deep and very profound, and reveals. Markandeya actually reveals who the Divine Mother is, and talks about her reflection within us as Kundalini.
Yeah,
I mean, talks
and
about
that is, and that's what I think is so amazing, that you bring that out to the general public. So I'm really actually curious, how did that go? Because for us, the Devi Mahatmyam is something that we know and that we cherish, but to have it brought out on Audible, which is, it's open for everyone. How did that go? Did you suggest it? Did people ask you? How did you do that?
It's a project it's been in my mind to do for a long time, and I knew there would be lots of interest from India anyway. That I think that was something that we could always rely on. It's an English language, so again, it's a kind of changes the niche a little bit. So it's something that hasn't been done before. It's an international project, but what made it kind of perfect for now is the fact that Lyndall's translation, Lyndall Vercoe is an Australian yogi who's been in Sahaj Yoga for many years, since 1981, and taking her very lyrical, very accessible, and yet true to the original translation, made it much easier, to be quite honest. I mean, I think it's actually probably one of the greatest stories ever told.
Wonderful.
Because it really goes to the core of existence. Why are we here? And what's it about? What's our destination? It's interesting what propels the story, because what propels the story are these two figures. One's a king who's been basically defeated and kicked out of his kingdom, and the other's a merchant whose family, who's a very greedy family, disown him and kick him out the house and say, "We've had enough of you, go away." His greedy sons take over, basically. So in a way, it's about materialism. It's about anti-spirit forces and how they suppress our vision of the infinite, our sense of the spirit, connection with the spirit. And so it's about their journey to discover that connection. And there are three particular sections. So there's the first section, which is devoted to Shri Mahakali, and then the second section, which is more about Mahalakshmi, and then the final section, which is actually the largest section, towards Mahasaraswati. So it made sense, rather than doing a kind of a sort of a formal invocation, to just say the Mahakali mantra. So there's mantra which is worked into it, and the piece ends with Konjaka Stotram, which is an amazing piece of Sanskrit, devotional Sanskrit. Basically, it's in Bija form. The entire Durga Saptashati, the entire Devi Mahatmyam, in Bija form.
Yeah. So you sing that as well, huh?
So that's sung at the end.
Yeah. Great. Man, I mean, you bring all these vibrations just into the world. Do you have any reaction on it from people who are not in Sahaj?
It's had some very good response. Yeah. I'm just about to do a podcast for the Oxford Centre for Hindu Studies, and the people that have heard it so far love it. They love it.
You sit there in your wonderful professional studio. I guess we all would love to see how you sit there. What makes, how can you record in such a way in your studio that it is good enough to publish?
Well, essentially, I'm in a box about the size of a well, a small toilet, basically, or a tiny little sentry box. It's quite a difficult thing to do. Spend your entire day in a very, very tiny space, which is luckily got a window. This is actually natural light pouring through.
Oh, great!
Although the
At
sun's
least.
not really out at the moment,
No.
it being England, being London.
Yeah.
It's a well, it does require a certain, well, how do you say, a certain mindset and a certain kind of discipline in order to do it, because you do spend a lot of time in here, and some people would not be able to do that. Well, so
What makes it that you are? What do you like about it?
It's it's very self-contained, and at the same time you're connecting with the collective unconscious, and you're drawing elements off the page, so that it goes through your mind into your imagination, and then through the emotions, and then out through the voice.
Great. When can we hear it?
Well, you can hear it now. It's available on Audible. You don't have to pay for it. You can do a month's free trial and listen to it that way. Otherwise, if you can wait, it's going to be serialized over Navaratri. So it breaks down over the 9 nights. So there are particular parts of the story which are particular to each of the 9 nights. So it's going to be serialized over Navaratri Puja.
Wow.
And so you can listen to it then. I think it's going to be broadcast after morning meditation. And then there'll be a link on the website that you can click onto during the day if you want to listen to it at any other time. And then there'll be a sort of like a complete version at the end, I think, is the idea.
Wow.
So you can listen to it in one if you want to.
I guess that's worth waiting for, to do it there and then with the whole collective and listen to it during the nights of the days actually before Navaratri.
Because it is about invoking the Dev in those particular qualities. So it talks about, destroying particular Rakshasas and Asuras and overcoming particular problems within human evolution, those blocks on the chakras. I mean, it is a worship of the goddess through the chakras as we go through and awakening those particular Shakti powers.
Great. Thank you, Tim. And I must say, and I think I speak for everyone, we are really looking forward to hearing your narration of the Devi Mahatmya. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you.
Jai Shri Mataji.
You are watching
NirmalaTV.
Oh, hi, I didn't see you there. My name's Gabriel, and we're going to take a quick look of the ashram in Monikandam. Let's go. Here's our canoe, and here's our driveway. If you walk over here, you'll find some blackberries that are already a bit rotten and bad, but that's okay. Now, if you follow me further, we have some lovely grapevines that we harvested this year for some excellent grape juice. It was sublime. Here we have a studio where some of our ashramites work on their fashion. And if you come over here, you can see some work in progress happening. We have some studio lights. But also, in addition to this, we have a studio upstairs. However, that's maybe a bit too much to look into right now, but that's okay. So we'll head into the house. Let's go. So over here we have the back garden. And on a usual summer day, we would sit out here and hit the hay, take a few naps, have a lunch outside in the sun. But since it's a bit cold, we just do a bit of shoe beating here every now and then. On spring and summer mornings, we like to collect flowers for Mother's altar because we have some really nice fresh roses here, and also a Kessi show on the side. We have some white roses right next to the studio building. And if you follow me inside, we're going to take a quick look at the ground floor. So these stairs lead upstairs. As you can see, they're very traditionally Dutch, meaning they are a pain to walk up because they are so steep. So we will leave that for another time. We have our meditation room over here, our little meditation room, where we usually present different flowers for Mother, and we have some fruits for clearing, and some instruments for bhajans. Also, really cool addition. Come closer, come closer. We have crowns from previous pujas. We're not 100% sure from where, but perhaps a Buddha puja in Belgium and a Vishnu Maya puja, also perhaps from Belgium. In any case, they're here for us, and they are very beautiful to look at during times and vibrationally strong. So if you follow me, over here we have the living room, and we have some of our ashramites doing quite a bit of intensive work. We have Anya. She will be a future design master, and she currently works on a lot of We Meditate projects. Very important. And we have Antonio. Antonio is what one would call an amphibious musician, because he plays various different instruments such as the trumpet, the drums, and the piano. And his singing voice isn't too shabby either. In addition, we have our house cat, if you come closer. As you can see, she's also very concerned with keeping herself cleared and clean. As you can see, she's grooming herself. Her name is James, although James is a boy's name. The story is a bit too long, so we won't go into it too much. Any case, dinner table and also the office. Here we have our havans in this beautiful oven. Of course, we don't have the plants on it at that time. And we have a larger meditation area for when we have more guests over, and a piano. Ooh, addition. Come closer. So here we have some artwork from a very prolific artist from Belgium. These paintings are all done by hand, and if you come a bit closer, you can really zoom in on the details and see that we have these pieces of wood overlaid in a beautiful pattern, and each painting is of course full of symbolical meaning relating to the subtle system. And I cannot remember his name right now, but he gives these out usually in a kind of a ballot prize method. But let's go to the kitchen, which was cleaned recently, so it will look quite nice. We also have our dietitian and physiologist, Mateusz Vera from Poland, who is currently, I see, what are you doing, Mateusz?
Yerba mate.
Yerba mate. He's usually either drinking yerba mate or coffee on a day-to-day basis, so you'll see that. So this is where the cooking happens. And as you can see, it's quite comfortable, quite spacious, and it's quite lovely. And that's pretty much all we have to show you, except let's see the main street and we'll call it a day. Let me show you outwards. It was nice having you over at the ashram. Goodbye.
Jai Shri Mataji.
You are watching
NirmalaTV.
Hello, everyone. So it was very nice to walk in the ashram. Maybe it's not so easy to visit an ashram for everyone who is connected now. Maybe there are many ashrams in this world which we would like to visit, and maybe some holy places, maybe some swayambhus. So each time we will connect to Nirmala TV, we will visit one such a place, and we will go inside and we will see what is happening in some ashram or some holy place. So if you have some ideas where you would like to invite all Sahaja Yogis, please connect us through email, through the website nirmala.tv. And now we are going to next step, which is actually like, I'm sure we all miss some music now. some bubbling joy from music, and we will have a performance which we call not sahaj but sahaj. So it's a very sahaj, spontaneous decision, and we will hear like band. But you know what I wanted to tell about my memory from India, from those times when I used to go to see Shri Mataji in India, and somehow there used to be this procession, like when cars are coming and suddenly from somewhere comes very nicely dressed Indian bands with some decorations and making noise and everything. And for me, it was like, oh, such exotics. So who never saw it, now you can imagine what kind of bands we used to see and enjoy. And who remembers, for sure, memories will come from these times. And this performance will go about one movie, which we will talk about later, right? And Ada, how do you feel after walking in ashram?
Yeah, it was great, wasn't it? I really love the way Gabriel did that. Actually, he's from Finland. There are so many yuvas from all over.
Which countries? Which countries they are from?
Spain, Belgium, Finland. I probably forget now half of them. Of course, Lithuania.
Ah, yes. Yes,
exactly. But actually, so that was really fun. And now we cannot wait, because I really like the way you explained about the processions in India.
And why we show this video, we will talk about after this.
Yes, wonderful. Thank you.
So
let's go
to.
And now for something completely sahaj.
are watching
NirmalaTV.
You saw it first time, right?
No, I've seen it before, but it is so funny.
Oh yes, it is funny. Actually, why we chose this to show? Because we heard the story. So I heard the story. I will retell it. Okay. So of course we understood that this is connected to the movie, and movie is Star Wars. Yes, legendary movie, and yeah. So we know that Shri Mataji used to watch movies together with Sahaj yogis, and sometimes through the night they used to watch not even one movie but few movies and different. And I heard some stories about the vampires and comments and some different like no condition movies. And now Star Wars. It was one evening when Shmataji watched one of the episodes, and exactly this episode, yeah, Return of the Jedi. And as if you remember it, you know, you will. Everybody feels very special about when Jedi talks about forces with you, and you need to feel the force and negative force and positive force. And yes, so when they watched the movie with Shri Mataji yogis, when movie was over, and one yogi asked Shri Mataji, is it like in this real life Sahaja yogis in all this drama are like a Jedis? Like are we a Jedi? Like soldiers? And Shmataji looked with a smile, and she commented. Of course, I just retelling this story. I would like to know exact or see video how she said it, but she said like more. You are like these bears in this episode. So maybe this ego went down, and we are humble bears in one planet who also very important to support and help in this fight.
At least we had a role. We're like having,
yeah, and we are innocent.
Small role. We have a small role. We have
small, a little bit primitive but funny bears. Actually, when I was a child and I saw this movie first time, I was in love with these bears. Maybe that's why I got realization later. Okay.
Yeah, maybe. That was a very funny story. Actually, I would like to add on that story because it brings in the memories that I cherish, because I was so lucky to be in Pakistan for 2 weeks, also when mother stayed there with a couple of yogis, some yogis from England. And at that time, Shri Mataji was moving furniture from England, and she asked the yogis who were there to unpack the furniture, put them here, put them there. Anyway, what I want to tell about this, because this was, of course, already a story in itself, is that every night we would watch Hindi movie with mother. And I was
really
Hatha yoga, and I was like, I couldn't understand anything. Why would people like it? Because it's so different, and I couldn't understand the word. But
and very long, right?
There with Shri Mataji sitting at her feet with 20 yogis. Now, yeah, so that is a wonderful story.
So nobody translated to you these movies, no?
No, but it was also not the point. It was more being with mother, I think.
Of course,
that was wonderful. And
Hindi movies are very long, so long time.
They were very long. That is true. That is true. So thank you for showing us this wonderful clip.
Yep. And what is next?
The story of Star NirmalaTV, we really support home performances. It's really, share with us your creativity. That is what we would like. And it doesn't need to be perfect. It doesn't need to be with fancy lights and stuff. I mean, the way we are doing it here right now, we also sit in our own rooms. We put a bit of light, we put a few plants, and we're playing. So that is wonderful. And that's why also I'm so happy to announce the beautiful Shiva dance by Marcia Coliti. I just had to look, and let's enjoy.
Mataji, Shri NirmalaTV.
Jai Shri Mataji.
You are watching
NirmalaTV.
Thank you so much for bringing in this item. It was such a heartfelt devotional dance and dance so intense and beautiful. And now I want to introduce Raya, but I mean, what am I saying? Introduce. Everybody knows Raya, and we are so happy that they give us their voice for our television program, that they set the mood for us. They are doing all these clips, they were doing the intro, so we are super happy. And Raya is Roshi and Rachel, two amazing singers, musicians with a great voice and a great repertoire. Actually, they have made already so many beautiful songs that it's actually difficult to choose from. So for today, we thought it is nice to choose the 7 Chakras song because it is a tribute to all the chakras. And we thought that is a very nice, auspicious song for our first Nirmala TV episode. Let's enjoy Raya.
Do a little ascension through the 7 chakras, calling upon, greeting the deities that reside in each of them. Let's do that?
Yeah, there's a different deity for each chakra.
And we're gonna do it?
Yes.
Raya style.
Raya style. Check it out.
Second chakra.
Saraswati Nirmala. Open up that sweaty spine. Saraswati Nirmala. Saraswati Nirmala. Saraswati Nirmala.
Third chakra.
Lakshmi Vishnu Nirmala. Lakshmi Vishnu Nirmala. Shri Lakshmi. Lakshmi Vishnu Nirmala. Lakshmi Vishnu Nirmala.
For the heart.
Durga Mata Nirmala. Jai Jagadamba. Durga Mata Nirmala. Open that heart.
voice.
Radha Krishna Nirmala, sing loud. Radha Krishna Nirmala, with a sweet voice. Radha Krishna Nirmala, Radha Krishna Nirmala. For the head. Jesus Mary Nirmala, forgive everybody. Jesus Mary Nirmala, and forgive yourself. Jesus Mary Nirmala, Jesus Mary Nirmala. Adi Shakti Nirmala. Open that Sahasrara up. Adi Shakti Nirmala.
Integration.
Adi Shakti Nirmala.
Evolution.
Adi Shakti Nirmala. Adi Shakti Nirmala. Yeah. Adi Shakti Nirmala. Adi Shakti Nirmala. A little become yourself, not just once. Adi Shakti Nirmala. Because you have to become yourself. Open up your heart to everyone else. You have to become yourself. Open up your heart to everyone else. You have to become yourself. Open up your heart to everyone else. You have to become yourself. Open up your heart to everyone else. You have to become yourself. Open up your heart to everyone else. You have to become yourself. Open up your heart to everyone else. You have to become yourself. Open up your heart to everyone else. You have to become yourself. Open up your heart. Open up your heart.
You are watching
NirmalaTV.
Thank you for this mood, for this rising up mood. And now, next thing, of course, everyone who is watching now this first Nirmala TV show, we can feel that there are differences, yeah, like different things we show, and we hope that we will have it again and again, and we will all be used to this, that there will be game, there will be music, there will be something, and of course there will be some jokes. And now we're going to the sahaj joke part. And I personally always enjoy all the moments with Sahaj Collective when we are not too much serious, when we have some chat, we have some jokes, and this mood is like really, like I miss this year because like we cannot come into big group together. So now it will be this jokes time, and we have a special song which was made especially for this first Nirmala TV show. And this song will be very much related to what we do. We, Sahaja Yogis in this world, we do. And okay, if I will talk longer, I will tell what is it, but you should see it.
And we have a special artist, huh?
Yeah, we have a very special artist.
It's a very special artist.
Do you want to say something about this special new artist? You will
Well,
see
this
him
new
first
artist,
time.
we see him in many roles, and we have seen him already in another role, but just call him the shoebeat master.
Yeah, it will be like a shoebeat master, but it is like our, like, okay, I was waiting for this moment most of all. I hope you will understand and you will enjoy it. And please learn this song. We will all sing together when we will meet in some
Next time.
seminar.
Yes.
So let's go to.
And now for something completely off track.
Do the shooting, and negativity comes back no more, no more, no more. Do the shooting, and negativity will go. What you say? Do the shooting, and negativity comes back no more, no more, no more. Do the shooting, and negativity will go.
Oh yogi, don't you understand? You got the whole power, got it in your hand.
Yes, if you say so. I got to take my shoe and go.
That's right.
Do the shoe beat, and negativity comes back no more, no more, no more. Do the shoe beat, and negativity will go.
What you say?
Do the shoe beat, and negativity comes back no more, no more, no more. Do the shoe beat, and negativity will go.
Now yogi, please understand. You got the whole power, got it in your hand.
So what shall I do? Cause I got no clue what to do with my shoe. Hey, boo, boo. I guess if you say so, I take my left shoe and go. That's right.
Do the shoe beat, and negativity comes back no more, no more, no more. Do the shoe beat, and negativity will go. Do the shoe beat, and negativity comes back no more, no more, no more. Do the shoe beat, and negativity will go. Do the shoe beat, do the shoe beat, do the shoe beat.
Oh yogi, don't you understand? You got the whole power, got it in your hand.
I guess if you say so, I take my left shoe and go.
Do the shoe beat, and negativity comes back no more, no more, no more. Do the shoe beat, and negativity will go. Do the shoe beat, and negativity comes back no more, no more, no more. Do the shoe beat, and negativity will go. Negativity will go. Negativity will go. Negativity will go. Negativity will go.
You are watching
NirmalaTV.
If you think you can beat the shoe beat, please send it in and let us hear your creativity on whatever item you can give us. And now, for something a bit more serious, the Sahaj Global News.
Okay, so first news is in Kabela, the school is running with the full power and speed, and already in the third week, they finished their quarantine, 2 weeks, and now they're totally enjoying Kabela.
Great. The next online art academy period will be open for yogis and non-yogis. The method through which the arts will be taught will be on a deeper level, so students can get connected to their inner self and find new inspiration. After completing their art academy period, the students will receive a certification.
An update from the Devi school. Half of the students and staff have safely arrived and classes have started. They are still waiting for some students and staff to get their study permits and visas. So please, let's give abundance so that they can join as soon as possible. Autumn in Canada is spectacular, and they are enjoying their warm weather and bright colored leaves. So, Davy School, hello to them.
Then we go to the International Sahaj Public School. They are going to start their half-yearly examination from tomorrow, the 3rd of October, but through MS Teams. Online classes are the only way to connect the children and the staff members, and they're going smoothly by the grace of our Divine Mother. ISPS has very recently started with its online art school to promote the importance of classical music, dance, art forms, and amongst the children.
And the last and maybe most important news from Navaratri Puja organizing countries. So each day in Navaratri is hosted by a different country. So it will be morning meditation and evening puja. And entertainment evening will be on Saturday, Havan on Saturday morning. And main puja at the it will be presented on Sunday 25th of October. All details you can find on website www.navaratripuja.org.
And
That's
then
it.
we
Yeah?
have very sad news, and that is that we came to the end of the first episode of Nirmala TV. It's amazing. We did it.
and actually I have some flowers for Ada.
Oh,
Thank you for being with me
Finally.
tonight.
Thank you. That is wonderful. Thank you, my dear brother. That is great. Thank you to all, the whole team, the whole crew, and thank you for watching. And we hope to see you next time at Nirmala TV, which will be the first Friday of November, because the first Friday of the month will be Nirmala TV.
Yes.
And now, yeah, we have a few more items, and one of them is that we will end by getting a little bit more in a Navaratri mood by listening, and also seeing Tim singing it, by listening to the Kundika Srotram, which is part of the Devi Mihatmyam, and he will sing a little part for us so we can get a little bit into the meditation mood. And then we have a nice clip.
Yes.
Right.
So let's enjoy what is left in our evening. Thank you, Mother, for this opportunity to join us together. And see you next time. Yes?
Jai Shri Mataji.
Jai Shri
Thank you
Mataji.
so much for everything.
Let's meditate.
Yes.
Nakavacham nargalashtotram Kilakam narasyakam Nasuktam napidhyanam chanayasya nachvarajana
Welcome to Nirmala TV. We're streaming love. 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 We're streaming love to all our sisters, to all our brothers on this planet, on this planet. We're streaming love. 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 We're streaming love.